Hi all, hi all, hi all. I'm here at Battersea Park Clinic again, week 21, and it's Sunday the 27th of July 2025, and I've been here since Thursday the 24th. So I've done 3 nights and some days, and I've done about, I don't know, 33 hours in the energy enhancement system room this time round. Met the owner, saw the owner, seen the lovely staff, and met some new people and some old friends again I spent the night with. Joke with my husband, spent the night with Dean again. As a gentleman who comes, and he's just lovely. We have a good old chat all about things happening in the world and alternative health and stuff. He's quite knowledgeable. And I met a lady and a gentleman who have come from the US in Texas, and they're here for a few weeks, and they're very nice, and so that's good. A lady has cancer, and so doing lots and lots of different treatments here. Saturday yesterday was the pet clinic. And there was only one doggy here yesterday, and actually it was quite sad. And I sat with the doggy and I stroked the doggy, and his name was Buddy. And he was old, 13. I don't know what he was, some black and white staffy or something. He was just lovely and very well behaved, but he was so thin, and the owner was just wanted to get him into the E-room as much as he could, because he's not been eating the last few days, and he lost his little friend, his little girlfriend, a little while back, and he's been grieving, and yeah, he was thinking that it's not good. So they kindly let him stay all day so the dog could get as much E as possible, and that was very, very kind. So yeah, helped the man out a little bit, looked after him when he went to the loo, and well, I hope he lasts the week, hey, and he can make it back to the pet clinic next Saturday. I had a massage, lymphatic drainage massage with Violet here, and yeah, so she concentrated on all around the swollen lymphatic area in my groin, left groin, where the cancer is as well, and also concentrated on a few other areas, my neck, in my stomach, but just trying to move this fluid and toxins out. And yeah, it was very interesting. So it's very interesting. So within about an hour of that, she did say that toxins would be moving out of the lymph system, especially around this area down below, and I definitely felt, well, I started to have a bit of a sore throat, and the glands in my neck are a bit swollen up. I didn't have any of this before, and I've definitely had a bit of a sore throat, glands, runny nose. I mean, I do have a runny nose in here anyway, but it feels like, when you're coming down with something, bit of a sore throat, and a cough. I didn't have a cough before, and I've been coughing every kind of hour, and well, I don't know, but I think that it's clearing out some toxins out of me, because I certainly didn't have it for that lymphatic drainage massage. So I think that's what it is, so that's good. I had an acupuncture session with Jing. Thank you to my friend Kev, who donated some money to me, and she's lovely, and the Chinese doctor here, and yeah, I don't know, had 25-30 needles in me, in the back part of me, and then I was under the red light for 20 minutes or so, and yeah, I felt kind of pulsing in my certain fingers and certain toes, and down the back of my left calf, and yeah, Jing said it's like, because I've been working with energy, I've been a therapist for like 15 years, she said, you're quite sensitive to energy, and you're probably picking up that energy flowing, getting flowing, clearing down the energy lines and picking that up. So that was interesting. I've had one HBOT. It was very, very busy here, and the HBOTs these few days, and couldn't manage to get in very easily. But I've booked in now, so that next time, if it gets very, very busy, I've got mine booked in. So I hope to have more next week. I've had 9 red light treatments, some with methylene blue, been taking beforehand to make it stronger. 2 sauna spaces upstairs, red light saunas. That's just brilliant, that machine. Yeah, just sweating within a couple of minutes. And 1 far infrared, near infrared, and mid infrared. I think it's got all of them in downstairs in the where I'm sitting here in the kitchen. It's down here, and that's really relaxing. That helps my pain and stuff. So I've been doing that, doing all those things. I've done a few little tasks to help the staff, setting up the e-room a little bit and clearing it down. And I actually did the salt this time because they've got a salt room here, and they mix up their own special concoction of salt. In fact, I think it's Dr. Sandra Rose who invented the E-Systems salt recipe. And so yeah, I put all that, or prepared it. I didn't actually mix this, it's quite heavy, but I prepared it all in buckets, and some of it was already mixed all together, and then I put it in the bags that go into the bathroom. So that was quite interesting. Now, I just want to tell you that I'm actually monitoring my tumour and my lymph node and the tumour, anal tumour. And I'm taking kind of photos every day, and I know I'm not going to post them on here. So you don't have to worry about that. But I've not done this before, and I'm keeping a log of it now. And we've had a look in the last week. No. Hi, it's just another client. I've had a look in the last week, me and Kevin and Alistair, and well, we're not sure, but we think that there's a very slight reduction, and God, let's pray that's so, eh? It looks so, and there's like next to the actual tumour that's sticking a bit out of anus, sorry to be graphic, but next to it you can see in the sphincter muscle where the skin like undulates, and this looks less, it looks less bumpy, and so we're going to now monitor it as we go along with photos, which is a really good idea. So yeah, you can imagine what all that involves. Not a lot of fun, but got to be done, eh? And the final thing I want to mention to you is this coffee. Oh God, I've put it away now, so I can't actually show, but we'll put a picture on the GoFundMe video. I'll get Kev to do that and Lee to do that. My friend Tina told me about this coffee. It's got a bit of coffee in, it's got 6 medicinal mushrooms, coconut milk, and I'm going to put it in the write-up. I can't remember the other things, but it's all natural things. It's keto, vegan, non-GMO, non-dairy, non-gluten, and so on. And actually, I did it wrong when Tina gave it to me for my birthday, actually. And I'm so pleased she did. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Because, you know, very limited to what you can drink when you've got cancer and you're on a limited diet. So it's quite healthy, and I got it, and I thought you put it in like a percolator of a cafetiere, and I did that, and then Tina come to see me, and I remember saying to her, she asked me, oh, did you like that coffee, can you drink that, and whatever, and I said, well, it tastes a bit funny, Tina, actually, it's like, tastes a bit like dishwater, how do you drink that? She said, let's go in the kitchen and make it. And of course you don't percolate it or put it in a cafetiere. You actually put a spoonful of it in the water, and you can drink it like that, or with some whatever milk you want, you know. plant milk or soy milk or whatever, and so I was making it all wrong. And then when I made it right, I put a little bit of cacao in it as well, because it's got a lot of good things in it, magnesium and stuff. That's cacao if no one's heard of it, CACAO. So that's really good for you. And so yeah, I mix that in, and I've been having one of those a day. Excuse me, got this cough. And it's really good because it gives me something else to drink, and it's absolutely delicious. And I've told a few people about it, and a few people who've got cancer about it, and they really loved it here. They really loved it, and so I thought, well, I need to tell more people about this. And so I spoke to the company, which is called Miracle with a Y, myracle.co.uk, and yeah, I've said about my situation and stuff, and well, they've given me a discount code I can use for anyone that I tell about it and they order on their first order. And also they're giving me a bit that I make on each first order, which is not all very much, but every little helps, doesn't it? And that might help towards the train fares and all the other little things I need to pay out. And so if you're interested, it's not just if you've got cancer, it's for everybody. Medicinal mushrooms like reishi, cordyceps and so forth, they're good for everybody to have in their diet. So if you don't know about them, a lot of you will know about them for sure. Look it up. And if you drink coffee, or not actually, whatever, it's really good for your health. And if you've got cancer out there, I know anyone that's got it, they might want to, they might find there's something else that they can drink here. So that's really good find. So you can go to miracle.co.uk, myracle.co.uk, and put in my name in capital letters with no space in between my name, which is Katie Warren, Katie, no space, Warren, WARREN, and you get 10% off, and it'll help me a little bit as well. So you get a delicious coffee, get a bit off, and help me as well. So thank you very much if you do that. And did I show you my little? I think I did show you my little necklace, didn't I? Tasha bought me this. How kind is that? And it's by I don't know if you can see that. Quantum Science. It's all different price ones if you look up on the internet, but there is a company called Quantum Science that does these. And it's made of lava, and it gives out negative ions and also scalaways, and it's made of lava rock. And well, I've tried all different things, isn't it? I've got the Clinic's one on as well, which is obsidian charged with EE frequencies from the room upstairs, and from America, the company in America. I also put this one on, especially when I had pain and really bad symptoms from that gadolinium that they put in me that I'll never have again. On one of the MRI scans, I was really ill with it. And I saw Tasha one day, and I walked down to see her, and she had got one of these before, and she bought me one of these. Now I put it around my neck and walked back home. And do you know what? I walked back home and I felt a bit better. And it wasn't psychological, because I've tried a lot of things, right? Some things work, some things don't seem to work very much with me, or they don't seem to, or I can't feel anything. But put my hands around it and it felt really hot in my hands, but it weren't hot. It was quite cool, the stone. And yeah, I don't know, my pain felt a bit better, and I felt a bit better walking home. I definitely felt a difference. I certainly didn't expect to feel that. So just letting you all know, it's quite pretty as well. And loads of people have said to me, oh, that's lovely around your neck. So just to let you know that. So I'm back at the clinic Thursday, 31st of July, through to Sunday, the 3rd of August this week. and I took all my food last time because I don't know, I got a cardo delivered with all my food last time, but it was, and I do get a cardo for home, but it was a little bit expensive. Might have gone a bit mad, of course, but I thought, oh, I'll just get all the things I normally do. So I had 2 suitcases this time, and obviously they're lighter going back, but I'm going back via Waterloo and the Jubilee line. That's much quicker on a Sunday and not messed up like the Mildmay line. But I hope that it's a straightforward journey, because it ain't very much fun with 2 cases, especially when nobody helps you, hey. Where have all the men gone? But no, a couple of men have helped me, to be fair. Especially when I had that tube, excuse me, that tube that was about 9 inches down and a foot away from the platform. I couldn't even get on it. I thought, how does anyone who's, you know, disabled or with a walking stick or older get on this tube at all? But anyway, and a young man in his 30s helped me, so there we go. But yeah, there's not many people that help you these days, or that's my feeling when you're walking along with 2 suitcases. But there's still some lovely people left, and you're all out there. And if you're watching this and you've supported me and you've donated to me, you are some of those lovely people in my eyes, and I thank you so much for supporting me. Oh, getting a bit emotional for some reason, isn't it? And I'm going to go now to Clapham Junction and attempt to get home quick to my lovely angel of a husband, and I thank you so very much. Lots of love. I'm back again. I'm so sorry. I forgot to add. If you've seen my previous update videos, one before last, you'll know that you'll know all about that one, what I say now, and you understand what I'm saying. So I just want to repeat this time that I'm perfectly safe and perfectly fine. I've been looked after magnificently here at the clinic, and they can't do enough for me. And so I want to say that funnily enough, I haven't been coerced into anything or pushed into anything or influenced by anyone or anything, and it's just an amazing place. Just wanted to add that into my video and I forgot. So that's quite important, so I've had to add a little bit on the end, which my husband will go, oh no, I've got to put all that together, but never mind, that's quite important. Thank you, Battersea Park Clinic. Thank you, owner Alistair. Love you all out there, and thank you for your support. I'm going now.